Oh, here we go. We're already going in and out of focus. I hope this lighting is okay. I'm going to do a swatch video today. I've been meaning to do this, and it took forever for Colourpop to ship this to me this time. So I'm gonna be reviewing, and well, this is kind of my first impressions because I haven't done anything with this yet, of the Twilight New Moon palette. And I also got the, what are these called? Hold on. The multi-chrome shadow sticks, because I really love the multi-chrome eyeliners that I got a while back from Colourpop. They are smoother than the ones that I have from Kaleidos. I like them better than the Kaleidos ones, and they were much cheaper than the Kaleidos ones. So these are kind of the same idea, but they're shadow sticks, so they're a little bit bigger. So I'm going to start by swatching these, and then I'll get to the palette. I just wanted to show you side by side. This is the New Moon one, so this is the one that I just got. It's more like earthy neutral tones, and then the Twilight one that came out a while ago, same size and everything, but it is more of, I guess these are kind of earthy tones too, but it's cooler. It's got that whole like blue cast going on like the first movie had. I have gotten a lot of use out of this one so far. I really like it, so here's hoping that this one is just as good, just with more like browns and stuff. So this is more warm toned, the other one was cool toned. Don't know if they're gonna do the rest of the movies, it'd be cool if they do, but this is what the inside looks like, and we will get to this. I had to laugh that they put Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca, on here. I don't know if you can, oh, you can see it when it hits the light. And then what does this one say? I swear I will never fail you again. But that's that palette. And we're gonna just get into swatching these real quickly. So this one is Wolf Girl, and I really like the packaging because it's got, this is probably gonna keep going in and out of focus because I tried something else with how I've got everything set up, because I knew I was gonna have to swatch these, and they're multi-chromes, and it's hard to get multi-chromes to show up correctly. So this is like a copper. See, it looks so different on camera than what I'm seeing in real life here. It looks way more red on camera. It's like a copper to red to green type of a shift. This is where I'm gonna pull out my little light here and see if I can't get it to show up a little bit better. Let's see. Sometimes this helps, sometimes it doesn't. And there's my phone. Okay, the next one is Vampire Girl. So we had Wolf Girl, and then we have Vampire Girl. Oh, this is so aggravating. There we go. They all have different symbols on them. This one is, I looked at them, but I haven't swatched them yet. This one looks kind of the same in here, so let's swatch it. I want to find out. All right, this one's really similar to the one that I just swatched. It's reddish and green. Hold on, I'm gonna swatch the other one right next to it. So that one I just did was Vampire Girl. I think it's more reddish, but they're very similar. I don't know why they would go for these two. Okay, Wolf Girl right here, Vampire Girl is the more reddish one. I guess there is a difference, but don't know why they wouldn't go for something like way different. And then the last one is It's Always Been Him. This is the one I think I'm gonna like the most. It looks like it's a greenish one. I don't know if this is like a green blue. So they all, this is crazy because this looks straight up green when I'm looking at it, but in the viewfinder, it's like a gold. So this is definitely a green to gold shift. But when they're like this, they're pretty similar. Let me get the light on them again so we can see. I don't know if this is gonna help at all. I'm trying to get it so that it's so hard to friggin' film or photograph anything that has color shift to it like this. So you can see there, that top one is green and then it goes to that gold. There we go. I think that's doing a pretty good job of showing the shifts. I will say the vampire girl and the wolf girl don't shift that much, but that top one is very green to gold. All right, I shut off my speaker for now. Anyway, I think definitely the It's Always Been Him color is the most shifty. The other two have a very subtle shift to them. It's not like anything crazy. So that's the 3 multi-chrome eyeshadow sticks, and they're pretty easy to get off. There's not that much sparkle left behind or anything, so sorry, my hands are so dry and they keep getting chapped right here, so I apologize for that. I've been having dry skin issues lately. I do live in Massachusetts and it's been very cold and dry, so that is that. Now we're gonna get to the palette. So 15 shade eyeshadow palette again, just like the Twilight one. And we're gonna go right into it. So the first one is Mood Control. This is like an icy white gold type color. Very pretty. That's a pretty like highlight shade. Marry Me is this matte camel color. I'm gonna try and make sure that this stays in focus because I don't know why the camera is wanting to go out of focus. Whoops. I grabbed too many wipes this time. Then we have Wolf Pack. This one is definitely a Super Shock. It's got that creamy feel to it. This is like a golden brown with rainbow sparkle in it, which is kind of crazy. It's like rainbow iridescent sparkle. Really pretty, but you don't see that much, so that's a pretty cool color. Then we've got Alice. Oh, that one's really soft. This is like a pale yellow that has almost like a reddish sheen to it, or a pink sheen. I don't know if that's gonna come across good on the camera, but it's got that pink iridescence to it. And the last one on the top is Senior Year. And this, ooh, that's super soft. This is like a mustard yellow matte shade. Super pigmented. I was expecting that to be powdery because of how it felt when I swatched it with my finger, but so far so good. So that's the top row. You got You're Sorta Beautiful. This is a brown, like a chocolate brown matte shade. I should have said that first, but it's a chocolate brown matte. And then we've got another crazy glittery shade. Adrenaline. Whoa, that one's insane. So this one looks like fire. It's like bright reddish orange with gold and orange sparkles in it. And this is definitely a pressed glitter, I would say, because I can feel the grittiness of the glitter in this one. I should have... Someone's yelling outside. I should have had the website pulled up so I could tell for sure, but I don't think I need the website to tell me that that's definitely glitter. Bloodsuckers, which is this really pretty, like velvety red. And then Face Punch. This is a metallic copper shade, like an orangey copper. Actually, I think that's just like straight up copper. It looks like a penny. That's what that looks like. Oh God. And then the last one in that row is Trade Secrets. That's again very smooth. This nice metallic gold. So all pretty warm tones in this palette. I think the two palettes together are really nice because the Twilight one was very cool toned and this one's very warm toned. I do typically tend to go for cool tone shades myself, more so than warm, but I like to use a little bit of everything. I'm not someone that sticks to, oh, I only wear this or I only wear that, because I like colors too much. I just go for everything. All right, and then we have the last one that had something on it. Paper Cut is this matte, deep blood red. I was gonna say berry, but it's more of like, you know what? It's more like a brownish, a reddish brown. It swatched kind of messy, but this is one of those ones that, look, it more so stained my finger than swatching that great, but I also don't have a base on my hand. I like to not use a base so that you guys can see the true color and not just like, I mean, you still see the true color if I used a base, but this gives you an idea of the quality too. October, November, December. This one looks like a purpley toned brown. So again, that's another one that needs a base to stick to. It just looks like a blackish brown when I swatch it, but in the pan, it definitely has a purple undertone to it. So those are kind of messy, but then we've got Soul Reader. This one looks like a matte black. Oh yeah, that's a nicely pigmented black. Oh, I think that's Stephen Home already. And then we have Soulless Monster. This is a really pretty, like, old gold metallic shade with gold sparkle in it. I like that one a lot. And then the last one is Your Everything, which is another matte brown. That one seems super pigmented, and I ran out of room, so I'm gonna put it here. That one swatches a lot better. So those are the colors in the New Moon palette. Super pretty. I'm excited to play with this on my face. Let me know if you got anything from the collection. I have to film another video right after this because I still haven't done the Jeffree Star Orgy 2, which people were asking for when I swatched the last Jeffree Star palette. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video.